Something went wrong, please try again later. Stay in the know. Share your email to get all the latest court and crime news from Birmingham live directly to your inbox. An angry driver killed a teenage boy when he pursued and hit a moped on a road in Birmingham following a road rage incident at a roundabout. Paul Biggs used his car as a weapon to knock 16-year-old Liam Mooney off the machine, on which he was a pillion passenger, before speeding away. He and his passenger Dale Sharpen then tried to cover their tracks by getting rid of their phones and disposing of the car. Read more: rubbish piled in city's streets as council issues update on bin collections. Biggs, 26, of Hutton Drive, Brentwood, Essex and Dale Sharpen, 31, of Vicarage Road, Woodford Green, North East London, had previously denied a charge of murder. They were both due to stand trial at Birmingham Crown Court on Monday. However, today they both admitted the manslaughter of Mr. Mooney, which was accepted by the prosecution. They also both admitted assaulting the 18-year-old who had been driving the moped. Adrian Keeling QC, prosecuting, said that on the evening of March 22 last year, Biggs, who was driving a Volvo, had come to the Perry Barr area with Sharpen from the London area. He said Mr. Mooney and the 18-year-old moped driver had met up with two others, and that they had been driving around the area on two mopeds for fun. At around 7 p.m., they reached a roundabout on Rocky Lane, which the first bike, which was a little way ahead, negotiated. The Volvo then went onto the roundabout and braked, causing the second moped to brake and swerve round it. As they were going past on the bike, Mr. Mooney kicked out towards the passenger side window of the car. Mr. Keeling said it was that which then prompted what happened thereafter. He told the court, the Volvo made the quite deliberate decision, rather than stop, to pursue the motorbike at some speed down Rocky Lane. He said as the car pursued the bike, Sharpen had his arm out of the window and was shouting abuse at the two teenagers. He told the court the driver of the moped was scared that the Volvo was going to crash into the back of the bike or come alongside and push them off the road. He said he made the decision to try and escape from the car by going up a curb, but the Volvo made impact with the back of the bike and that caused him to lose control. He swerved off to the left-hand side and crashed into the back of a stationary car. The defendants must have known what had happened, but then sped off. Mr. Keeling said the two on the other moped returned to the scene and found Mr. Mooney unconscious and fatally injured. He was taken to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, but nothing could be done to save him. The 16-year-old was found to have suffered injuries, including a fractured skull and a fracture to the spine. Mr. Keeling said Biggs had been driving in an aggressive and intimidating manner, and that Sharpen had encouraged him. He told the court, this was a joint attack by driver and passenger. In a statement, the victim's mother Laura Brown said, on March 23 our lives changed forever when our beloved son was taken away from us. He was only 16 and had the whole of his life ahead of him. He had a smile and personality that was infectious, and he lit up every room he entered. Ian Henderson QC, for Biggs, said, there clearly was some incident at the roundabout. It came out of nothing. These things often do. These events took place over a short distance and over a short period of time. He genuinely regrets his actions. While Michael Ivius QC, for Sharpen, said, it was not a situation where he had made a decision to cause harm to another. It was a matter of 20 to 30 seconds between the wing mirror being kicked off and the crash. It was very much spur of the moment and without any degree of planning. Judge Francis Laird QC will pass sentence on both defendants tomorrow morning.